responsibility not only to your people, but to humanity as a whole. Just because, okay, we realize that melanated people, historically, that humanity came from melanated individuals. I realize that a lot of the extraterrestrials that came to this planet had to have been melanated because this is the best spacesuit to come up under. But that doesn't mean that that made them better. That doesn't mean that that makes you better. That just puts a responsibility on you to where now you are the parent race. You're the parent. That's all it is. The parent is not better than the child. The parent just has more responsibility than the child. So even if you do buy into that concept of, okay, well, our race came first, so therefore we're superior, you're only superior in the sense of responsibility, but you're not superior in the sense that you're better. The universe is a just universe, and the universe is not a respecter of persons. Very key here. The universe doesn't respect you as a person. The universe deals with laws and codes. And if you're not nurturing your melanin and you fucking up your melanin and things of that nature, don't expect the universe to treat you differently than a non-melanated being. This is why melanated people get busted in the balls just like non-melanated people. And I know it takes someone melanated to talk to you like this because I am melanated. But so they want to say that Hotep is a racist. Against his own people, though, actually. Many people believe this. And Hotep, see, what people fail to realize is Hotep is a Moor. Hotep doesn't consider himself black. And many of you that are a part of these secret societies, see, you know what I'm talking about. You can't really speak for yourself. It took you to get initiated and take up on all these oaths and things of that nature. Then they told you about your birthright and who you were after you were up under oath and after you were contracted with them, up under them. So you have basically an attorney or someone that has to stand in the place for you and speak for you. So you can't speak for yourself, and then people see me speaking the truth because I'm allowed to, because I'm not up under your oaths. So that's what people feel. I didn't take your oaths. And then you have a lot of people that are upset about this. I'm talking about in public. And they're really upset, and they're like, man, we got to stop this guy. Because he's up here just telling people stuff, and he's telling people stuff that shouldn't be revealed. What you fail to realize is that I'm a Moor. And if you do a little bit of studying and researching the Moors, you're going to find out that all of your occult orders, for one thing, are connected. See, that's what people fail to realize. People get into all these, see, they get caught up on the illusion. Christians, Muslims, Buddhists. And you think all of these are separate entities, but you don't know about the occult orders, Rosicrucians, Masons. And you think all of these are separate entities, but you don't realize that all of these entities are connected. You want to know how they're connected? They're connected because of the fact that all secret societies, all the secret orders, Skull and Bones, whatever it is, these orders are up under control legally by the nationals. See, your nationality, like as our famous patriarch, one of our famous patriarchs, Noble Drew Ali, taught, your nationality is the order of the day. That's the order of the day, is your nationality. See, your nationality, and this is the metaphysical aspect, not getting into a lot of the legal aspect of it. Talk about the metaphysical aspect. Your nationality, when you sell that out and call yourself black, and call yourself white, and call yourself Hispanic, and Oriental, when you use these terms and call yourself these things, you're selling out your birthright. You're selling out your nationality. Goes back to the term natal, which goes back to your matriarchal line. So this is honoring your ancestors when you honor your nationality. But not only that, the nationality ties you back to the land. And not only that, but it ties you back to, it gives you a connection to all the occult orders. Because I don't care what order you were in. All the occult orders are under the nationals. And when they put people and they initiate you up in these orders and they get you to fill out the thing and you check your race, you check that box, you've just given them jurisdiction to where now they have jurisdiction over you. And they took away, you sold out. So you're the real sellout. And that's what I'm saying. Like people calling Hotep a sellout, you're the real sellout. Because now you sold out. You sold your birthrights. And I know what you guys are saying. Oh, he's a sellout because he won't endorse black. And we all black. You got melanin in your skin. You just try to be funny, calling yourself a Moor. It's the same thing, because Moor means dark and black anyway. That's what Moor means. Moor has nothing to do with being dark or black. You've researched it from Webster's newer dictionary, but you get you a good legal dictionary, you'll find out that calling yourself a Moor is a legal term that takes you back into Europe, and it deals with a certain group of people that came over here and began to mix in with the natives over here in this country, which tied them into the land. And they were doing this before Christopher Columbus, because they came before Columbus. And they were coming over here and mixing in and tying into the land. So when you calling yourself a Moor, this is a legal term. So that's what people fail to realize. It's deeper than the way you look or whatever, or something like that. And people get mad because they don't understand that. They don't understand that. So they see me and they're saying, like, when I say I don't want to identify with black, and people ask me, a lot of times they'll call me and say, well, we're doing this thing and it's for the black this or the black that or this black organization or that black organization, and I won't really get involved with it. And they're looking at me like I'm some type of a sellout. But the thing is that Ram Hotep's not a sellout. I'm a metaphysician. I'm an occultist. And I realize that the term black means death. Anytime you put the term black in front of something, go look it up for yourself. It means the altar are chalked. So you call yourself black, you know what I'm saying? You're calling yourself stained. You're dead. When a banana turns black, it's dead. When an apple turns black, it's dead. You say, but you're black, Ram Hotep. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Look at my skin. You can look at me right now. I'm not black. My skin is not black. And I hate to be up here like this. So I'm not trying to be on a rant or anything like that and try to sound like a religious Moor or anything like that, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to basically help a group of people that feel like I sold them out to understand that you're not looking at the terms and the words and what Ram Hotep is dealing with. And a lot of times you're up under control. See, somebody over you is telling you this stuff. And you're just playing out rituals and spells for some master or somebody over you, not even realizing that you can trace yourself back to the land too. See, that's why you guys need to really study. Like, these are American blacks that, you know, they call themselves African, they call themselves black, and I know many people gonna get mad, like, well, what's wrong with the term African? Ain't nothing wrong with that. We came from Africa, that's where we're from, that's the motherland. Most of you, if you ask your grandparents in like where you came from, most of you that are from America came from the Americas. You didn't come from Africa. You didn't come from over there. Your ancestors probably came from Haiti or the Caribbean or the islands somewhere. You see, and you came from the Americas. They may have even been indigenous to this very country. And people don't realize that, so they get caught up on all of these terms, African American, black, and the African movement, and all that type of stuff, and they get mad when Ram Hotep calls himself black and says that he wants to, or doesn't want to embrace that type of a doctrine, or to embrace that type of paradigm. They get mad and call me a sellout. They get mad when Ram Hotep talks about aliens and extraterrestrials, not even realizing that if you were tracing yourself back to who you really were as a Native American, and even as an African, as an indigenous Africans believe in aliens. I've spoke to plenty of them. One of my teachers was an indigenous African. Indigenous Native Americans believe in extraterrestrials. So Ram, who's really crazy? Because the natives believe in extraterrestrials. So is it the people that are targeting me that are under control of third parties? Are you the one that's crazy because you're not doing your research, or is it Ram Hotep? Because I got plenty of books, like even this book. Many of you seen me hold this book up before, called Star Ancestors. See, this is the type of information that you really want to learn some real truth from some real teachings and stuff like that. This is the type of information that you need to get into, because this is going to tell you that, see, in Moorish science, we believe this is Moorish science right here. Because Moorish science is a compilation of European occult teachings